18 years old. Was on A&W Season 14, the Family Edition, and A&W Junior Season 2. Trains alongside a big crowd out there in the Colorado area. Nate Hansen, Austin Gray, Taylor Green, among others. And she's working her way down that sliding ring off to the side. That's going to be a clear. That corner landing spot's been the hot spot for many an athlete today. Here we go with the run across the blocks. There it is. Nicely done.
She's only competed in one other NSC, and it was down at Jungle Gym 2 weeks ago. Took 11th place. She was one spot out of the top 10.
Well, getting through those first three obstacles quickly is going to put her into 6th place currently.
Wow, that's going to guarantee her spot with only Jessie Lebrecht left to compete.
Ooh, quick little double tap there to lock it in. Gets to the ring and gets the dismount. Nice job, Anabella.
That was pretty much textbook right there, Strat.
A little dry off of the shoes. Screws across the base of the warp wall for the half pipe attack. Nice job. Throwing her into 2nd place. Cruising on through. Climb on up and hold on tight for the Hoopsie Daisy. See how she worked the ring around to get that line kind of more towards the top. Kicks the rope on the way back, but that's all right. Wants to be lined up here for the catch. And one tries all she needs, and going to go ahead and keep those legs locked on for a quick second, just to get in a better position. Indiana Jones backswing. Da 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 da. Oh, just kidding. Da da da. Nope.
Come on, yes.
Da da da. Gets the landing. Okay.
First place right now for the women.
Full minute remaining.
Full minute. That's wild. No fails to this point. Full minute.
Climb up a little bit. That's going to be really low.
Oh, she's a little low.
Great job. I believe it's 2 left here. We got the sideways grabs. Early boards.
She's got the sideways grabs and then a spider climb. So you really need some time for that spider climb.
Oof, first.
This up move is going to be really challenging.
Oh, not quite able to get there. We have 30 seconds.
30 seconds to go. Takes her first fall.
Only have about 20 after that reset, but
that's incredibly impressive.
Yeah, great pace to this point. Only 1 fall. Just further dominance here in the open. 10 seconds, needs another grab. So close to a finish. Nice. Incredible run out of Anabella Heinrichs. And last runner here of all the runners is going to be Kaden Lebsack. Moving on now.
Nate Hansen on the bubble.
Let's see what Mr. Lebsack has in store. Decides to do here 1, 2, 3, 4 hot steps across those spinning blocks. Line bar, Mr. Kaden's last man standing, last ninja standing on A&W, last 2 seasons. Drop it down, great accuracy here on the flying bars.
Smooth to this point. Kaden's got unbelievable grip strength, unbelievable lock-offs. Can't imagine this will be too big of an issue.
To see the sun shine in from the lights. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue there. Nice landing, getting ready for that half pipe attack. No problem swinging on through. Minute 20. Half the time remaining with 3 obstacles to go. Get a repeat. Hopping quickly through. Nice job. Aiden dropping on down, hopping right back up. Currently locks him into 4th place, so that unfortunately going to save farewell to Mr. Nate Hansen. Kaden looking for a full clear here.
Saw one full clear by Beckstrand, time 2:39.
Great move.
Kaden is on a strong pace at the moment.
He is taking a little bit of a breather, but not too long a one. Huge move across, going up to the top of that salmon ladder, and now he can transition over into the spider climb, and he is cruising up. Needs to beat it under 239 and gets it at 230 flat. Up to the top, hits the buzzer.
Yeah, down to our last runner on the women's side, Anabella Heinrichs. Really strong in the open round.
Anabella coming out of Colorado as well, another athlete from in the core. Big leap up and gets it. Ooh, split the difference, but that's okay. As long as one foot hit the platform and past the plane. No problem on those spinning blocks as well. Getting warmed up here on the flying bar. Let's check the tech for the altered version. Tiny hop 1. Tiny hop number 2. Into the cradles we go.
It all comes down to precision on that flying bar.
Nice work getting shoes cleaned off before trying this half pipe attack. Up and into the rope grab we go. Nice catch and transition down. Swing on through for the hoopsie daisy. Climb on up. Hybrid happens to be her favorite style, of course, to run. And it's currently showing. She did well in the open. Gets her into first place. Now she's looking to try to grab first place here as well. Nice catch with the legs on the rope to try to prevent from sliding down a little too further, but that's going to kind of stop her swing a little bit. Now hold on tight for the dismount. Nice job.
Yeah, there we go. Now she's got to make another small rope swing. Over to the box. Looking good.
Hey, nice job.
Puts herself into third place, at the very least, if she can get through this. It would put her in second place.
Well, let's see what kind of technique she decides to go with here.
You can see her hands a little bit off center.
Oh, nice.
Looks good. Big drop here.
Corner piece, nice. Needs to dismount, gets the landing. That's going to put her into second place, and now we want to climb up this spider hallway. Watch the side walls. Great spider climb tech. Smoothly up to the top and gets the buzzer.
Let's go.
That's going to put her into
Anabella
fourth.
with the clear.
But now, Kaden Lebsack on the move. Super K coming out of Castle Rock, Colorado. Runs the family owns and runs Ninja Intensity out there. Co-owners of the Bucket of Chalk. Long-time sponsors. Provide chalk to all these athletes out here.
Yeah, I was wondering if Kaden was going to be a little scared of that obstacle. I've heard from sources that he's a little afraid of heights, but handles it no problem.
You never guess it the way you saw him attack it. For fancy footwork there, nice job.
Huge shock on that last run with Kai Beckstrand.
Yeah, just a few small changes. Mess people up, and okay, let's not see a repeat.
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Let's just calm it down for a bit.
This place has gone
This
dead
in.
silent.
Much better that time, just led with it a little bit more. Now should be in the clear from here on out. It just looks like he just went through the top cradle there. Didn't change his technique whatsoever. Now onto these floating monkey bars.
I was talking to him after the open round, and he basically just said, Chris, can we just skip straight to the burnout? Can we just do 3 rounds of burnout instead of the hybrid and the speed?
No, gotta work that cardio.
Yeah, no thanks.
Quick pull through on those floating monkey bars is going to turn around, head on to that little half pipe attack transition obstacle. We're moving on over to the battering ram. A little bit of a gauntlet here for the upper body. Can't touch back down until you get to that salmon ladder bar. Brief respite that you get off of your hands isn't much there, but your balance is spot on. He makes some quick work with the bazooka hops coming on down.
Well, 2 clears in the open so far. Nobody's been able to do it on the hybrid, but Kaden was one of those clears, so certainly knows what all these obstacles feel like.
Nice transition coming off of the middle. Big swing up. Nice job. Plenty of hand placements there. Gets on to that salmon ladder. This is where he gets a little bit of a breather. 1 full minute remaining.
Yeah, quick shakeout. He's got a minute left. He already put himself into first place, but why not get the clear while you're at it? You're already there, you know?
Yep.
Oh,
Coming
no.
down a little crooked, but able to salvage it. Got to get to the top of the salmon ladder, then transition into the hallway before climbing up to the top. Not going to take long.
Great
save.
job.
Almost a full clear from Mr. Lebsack. Impressive work. Here we go. Time starts as soon as they engage that obstacle. Looking like she's trying to get into a good sprinter stance. And there it goes, really exploding out of the block. Up
Really
and over the first.
fast out of the gate.
Not much of a run up there, so wanted to get into a good sprinting position. Great pull there at the timing of the cargo net transition onto the rope. Can we get the landing? One and done, double bounce up to the block. Let's check the tech here on the Lachey lane. Gonna go off angle. Keep on linking through. Nice job, Anabella. Locking it in here for fancy footwork across the slack line. Wants to push through here.
Sub 40 strat. Are we going to see sub
Might
40?
be, not quite.
Oh, 40.1.
Wow, great
40.17.
Anabella, Emily Keener back and forth here.
Fell early on the bear trap. One of the biggest surprises of the day. He won the speed last year at Traverse.
Okay. Just what? Oh no. Gosh, he's trying to get that sub 30.
He's on a faster pace than anybody so far.
Sub 20 through the turn. Almost sliding across the cliff.
Oh, let's see. Let's get it. Sub 30.
Come on. And there it is. 27.5. Mr. Beckstrand. Here we go, Violet, on the move, swinging on through.
Well, Violet was really fun to watch at Austin Ninjas, where she did take first in the Burnout. That was a really challenging Burnout course. It did have a footrest, though. The Burnouts of late have not included footrests. It's been all... Any rest breaks that they have for chalk points, it's been all dead hangs. You're not really allowed to have your feet on the truss or anything. I think it's made for definitely some more exciting Burnout courses, and it's probably the trend that these NSC style Burnouts will take going forward.
Why not, man? Because that's just it's going to test the athletes more and just cause them to train harder, come back stronger. So when they do get real rest in between obstacles, it's going to make those kind of obstacles even easier when it comes down to it. Violet cruising so far.
Yeah, I mean, she is looking really good so far. We'll see if she has this big pull right here up to the silver bar, and it's not a problem. I think this one, it really comes down to this ring slider. Do you have the power that late in the course to be able to launch that ring over the support structures?
She's swinging as she goes, shaking out as she retransitions from hold to hold. Big swing, nice catch on the bar. number 142.
Bumps herself into 5th place so far.
And then, let's see, further up this track here. Oh, nice. You really got to throw
looks
here.
So good right here, Strat.
Great work.
Unbelievable.
Get over to the next ring. Come on, Violet. Let's keep cruising.
She's down to the final obstacle here.
Currently in 5th place with that 1st place.
If she can get to this trapeze bar.
Hold on tight, and from here we got to go up to that battering ram. Digging deep here, and not quite able to get there. What a run from Violet, my goodness. You can see she's just completely exhausted. Did clear the burnout at Ultimate Ninjas.
Ultimate Ninjas, yeah.
Check that block off.
Check that one off, but you know, coming off a Jungle Gym, he wants another one.
Making his way through the rings, no problem. And working on down that rope. On tight, want to be choked up pretty high on those pipes. Nice block off strength. Mr. Lebsack.
Well, that does put him in 1st place on the day, just taking 9th place in the burnout. 1st place in hybrid, 2nd place in speed. But let's see if he can get this burnout clear.
On to the rings. T ledges. Trying to get that move lined up just right. Getting a little off kilter here, but calms it down just enough. On to the operation. It's a intensity design obstacle, so he should feel pretty comfortable on these.
I mean, they basically created them, so he can't
He can't
get this wrong, right?
Allegedly.
Pressure's on.
Trying to get those pipes wedged in there and repositioning the back pipe to help get that front pipe a little more convenient of a position to just hang on out.
Big reach. Nice.
It's the touch point.
Here he goes to the
Nobody's-
cliffhanger.
And just transitions over one hand, no big pull required. Now it's a
Just gonna
huge
start
up
shaking
move.
out, I guess.
Big up move to that wheel that's above him. It's going to be a pretty explosive pull up here. Dino up to it. Now he's got to go from this flywheel up to that step. Get onto it.
Let's go!
Belly flop up to the top.
Gets to the top.
And that's the buzzer up there. Nice job. Another full clear for Mr. Lebsack in the burnout realm.
One burnout clear on the day. It's Kaden Lebsack.